So Gaurav is partner in Universal Booksellers. Currently, he is state president of MSME. He has been instrumental in leading the youth from the front, and he's always there for the cause of Lucknow. Anyone who wants help just needs to call one number, and Gaurav is always there to help us. So Gaurav, I'm sure education, you are again part of the education sector with books, even though business is the forte. You belong to both the sectors. So your insight into how the whole print industry, the book industry, the business, because you have been part of CII, you have been part of PhD, you have established these institutions in leadership capacity. We'd love to know your views as to what are the challenges that happen, and now the whole dynamics of events have changed, the whole dynamics of business has changed, the startup has changed. Please guide us as to what is the way forward for the youth, for the existing business and startups.
First of all, good evening and congratulations to the entire team of Fortales, Rasmiti, Mr. Narayan, Manish Bhai, everybody who's here who's been instrumental in getting things back in the life of the COVID times. Congratulations and welcome to the hybrid era. As we say, virtual and live. So this is live as well as virtual. We are all going pan-India, pan-world with no boundaries. And to all the eminent dignitaries on the dais, Varunji, Poojaji, Vinayakji, who have been, we all are part of Lucknow, and I think the youngest amongst us is Varunji amongst us, who's, you don't judge a person by its age, but by the energy what a person has. So I think today what Lucknow stands for is united we stand and united we rise, and this is what the beauty about Lucknow is. And I have a lot of my beautiful friends over here. Nikita is here, Muskan is here, Mr. Azam is here, Rishi is here, Divakar is here, Priyanka is here. I think we all have grown up together, and the beauty about Lucknow is that there's no inhibitions to reach out to people. And that is what helped us all throughout COVID. A call away, you are there. We have lost many people, near and dear ones, in COVID times, and that has been really sad. But unfortunately, yes, the life should go on. And it's very unfortunate we have lost our elders and youngsters and friends. And that's the harsh part about COVID. And but still, there is a ray of hope, and we are all here to stay connected. And thank you, Rajwati, for making this happen. So coming back to the topic, what we are talking about is, since I'm a part of Lucknow, and I'm proud to say that I'm a Lucknow boy, and I'm very proud to say that. So before I come to your point, I have went on something which I always narrate, and वो कहते हैं कि वो हकदार हैं किनारों के जो बदल दे बहारों को, कुछ वो भी हैं जो वक्त के सांचे में ढल गए, और कुछ वो भी हैं जिनसे वक्त के सांचे बदल गए. So they say that tough times never last, but tough people always do, and this is what COVID has taught us. And it's not that it's only a particular segment has suffered, the entire world has suffered. And full salute to all the COVID warriors who have been working 24/7, the doctors, the administrators, the policemen, who have been working tirelessly 24/7 and reaching out and making a difference to people. And now, to add on to your list, the eminent two verticals which need an acknowledgement are the housewives and the teachers. And the teachers, trust me, Poojaji, I can totally understand what you said, but trust me, there are teachers at the age group of 50 and 60s who are eminent professors, and to get them back on digital world was a difficult task. And yet, they did that, they reached out, and they just showed the power of the human spirit, that no matter what it is, the human race adapts, it evolves, and just moves on. No one can stop the human mindset. It's only your own imagination that stops you. They say that if you really want to be making a difference, choose your company well. Choose positivity. Choose hope. And that is your way of, the way you will come out of it. So I personally feel, yes, there was segments, and since you've asked me a particular question about a business fraternity, and I am a part of various chambers, CII, PhD, and now currently the CII MSME, where I'm heading the MSME wing. The biggest chunk which was hit were the MSMEs and the startups, and they hold the pulse of the nation. You know, today, if a big company is set up, the ancestry industries, which are the industries around the main industries, are the startup industries and the MSMEs. And if the main industry shuts, what happened to Maruti? If the main industry shuts, or what happened to Tata? Suddenly you feel all the side industries are shutting off. Then what happens is directly affects the unemployment amongst the youth. And youth today is holding the 62% of our country. When you have an age bracket of 20 to 35, ready to make a difference, ready to reach out, and suddenly you say there's no job. So what do? They're full of energy, so they suddenly get into criminal activities. So suddenly, if you have noticed that during lockdowns, your criminals activities have increased in the digital world. A lot of e-frauds have taken place. Suddenly you see the Jamtara coming alive, which is still happening right now. People are still getting calls from your call, tell me your account number and things, and people are getting trapped. So they are all youngsters who are jobless, and they need a window. So through your medium and Shobhit, I would like, if it reaches out to the world, there are three agendas which have been voicing my opinion out. First, and it's not complaining, it's what I personally feel. And personally feel I am connected to the youngsters of my city, and I feel connected to the youngsters of our nation because they are the future of our nation. The first and the foremost, if the administrators and the government is hearing me, the right job for the right candidate at the right price. You cannot expect a PhD holder doing a peon's job, or you cannot expect a carpenter doing a household job. If you are giving skilling, then you have to make sure that it is attached to a job employment. Very important. Second, which is the pulse of our nation, is the sports. Youngsters which are holding the country's environment, out of that, most of the people are attached to sports. And they want to continue this as a passion. If you see countries like US, America, Europe and China and Japan, they make it sure that youngsters treat it as a profession. They retire at 25. They get the grooming at 13 years age because they are treated like a professionals. In our country, if you really want to take it as a professional, where's the opportunity? It should be attached to skilling, and the government of India should ensure that skilling should result in job-oriented works. So that skilling should start at the age group of 14, 15 when they're in schools. Thirdly, I was discussing with Sir, and while talking to Sir, which has come up, it's like when you are going for the voting, you have booths at regional level and constituency levels. Why can't we have MSME booths in various constituencies which can just do the hand holding? Because most of the MSMEs, people who are running these MSMEs are basic graduate holders or not even graduate holders. They are learning the basic tricks of the trade, got into the business, they don't even know how to file the GST. So they are just learning the tricks and trades of basic survival trades. So if the MSMEs are really want to do the hand holding, and the governments really want to do the hand holding, they should reach down to the grassroots level, create MSME booths. And incubation centers are there, but people are not aware about it. So the MSME booths are very important, that they should give a guideline to every person coming down and saying, boss, this is your requirement, you need loan, you need technology, you need a platform like an ODOP which is coming up to go up and start making, connecting the rural sector to the urban world and the world market. So yes, times are tough. And I would say that the hope should be kept alive. And I should, one thing is very clear, that to all the MSMEs and startups, don't lose hope. So this is something which I have again printed out, is Zamir Zinda Rakh, Kabir Zinda Rakh, Sultan bhi ban jayega tu, dil mein Fakir Zinda Rakh, हौसले की तरकश में कोशिश का वो तीर जिंदा रख, हार जा चाहे जिंदगी में सब कुछ, मगर मगर फिर से जीतने की उम्मीद जिंदा रख.
Wow.
Hope should not die.
What-
And we all must continue to give it back to the society. And it's not about anymore about selfish motives. COVID has taught us that tough times never last, but tough people always do. And together we stand and together we rise. This is the motto of every human being today.
Together we grow. That's
Yes.
what Folk Tales
So
Incorporation
thank you so much.
is all about.